What is up, players? It's Warboss Tay up in this mug. Games Workshop dropping a lot of new content for their Warhammer Fest, and today we're going to take a look at the brand new reveal of the Deathmaster, Master Assassin for Clan Eshin for Age of Sigmar, the Skaven clan. In their video here, you can see they've got a little narrative going where some soldiers are sitting around talking about Ratmen, and then all of a sudden, sneaky, sneaky, stab, stab, slice, slice, kill, kill. You've got a figure coming out of the shadows, throwing shurikens, slicing throats. It's the new Skaven Deathmaster. And after that little cinematic narrative bit, you've got some atmospheric shots with some moody lighting and quick camera work. And I'm just like, show it already. I want to see it. Show it. So you could really get more out of going to the Warhammer community website, but for a good feel of what this model looks like, sneaking around the sewers, you've got this, the final shot of the video. It's the mighty Skaven Lord Master. What? There are too many words. I couldn't get them all out. All right, so I made a video a while back about the reveal of the Clan Eshin warband for Warhammer Underworlds, and this guy falls along the same lines. I love the pose. I love a lot of elements of this character, but he still feels to me a little bit like a human wearing some Skaven feet and a Skaven mask. Like his proportions of his limbs are a little too long. His legs look a little bit too long. His arms, like, look at his hands. Those are human hands with fingers and knuckles, and they don't look like Skaven claws as you see them depicted in the old art. I do like how he's crouching on a piece of crumbling masonry, balancing on it, how he's got that shuriken. But here, just to show you a contrast of what I think is really great, look at this Skaven. He's hunched over. He looks like a beast, an inhuman monster. He's got a lot of fur on his arms and on even on his hands. I think you can see a little bit of tufts of fur, and he's crouched over, hunched over. These look more like what I imagine a Skaven to be, as if a big fat sewer rat was suddenly able to just stand up. Like, it's not comfortable, it's got a lot of weight, it's more bottom heavy, and it just looks more like a rat standing up. Whereas this guy has long arms, skinny arms, human-like arms, and no fur on the backs of his hands. There's so much that I do like about this model, though. The hood with the dangling bits that almost look like fangs or drool. They give his face some verticality, because right now all you can see is the snout, his teeth, his eyes, and his ears popping out. I like the little dark armor bits peeking out from his shoulders. I love how he's got those bandages wrapped around his arms, but then he's also got some little blades popping through. Very creative. And the paint job is great too. It's not really black on black. It's like black with gray accents for the trousers, but then the top looks more like a dark, really, really dark blue. And yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of fur there on the back of his calves. His legs do look a little bit longer, or I'm sorry, the feet look a little bit more longer with some claws at the bottom. I'm just not 100% on board because it doesn't look like a rat to me. Again, it looks a little too human, and that's the direction that they've been going ever since the I think after Island of Blood with the newer Deathmaster Schnicht model. More of the Skaven models that have been coming out, like the new Clan Eshin warband, is a perfect example of how the Skaven arms and legs are getting a little bit longer so that they can have better, more dynamic, more exciting poses where they're leaping and their arms are splayed out at their sides. I like how his tail has some weapons on it. That's what the Deathmasters and the Assassins were known for, having a knife in each hand and then also a knife strapped to their tail. And I like how this guy is posed. Again, it's just more of the traditionalist in me misses the look of the Island of Blood Skaven and how much more animalistic they looked. Less human-like. Anyways, I went diving into the internet. I found some blurry pictures. I'm sorry they're not better quality, but you've got these old metal models. I would have loved if this guy had some claws like this, or some gauntlets with claws like jerry rigs strapped to them. That would have been so cool. And then you've got this guy here, double knives, which is, I guess, is all right. And he's got a cloak open so you can see the shurikens tied to him. But look at these models. He's got fur all the way down to his hands. These don't look like human arms or human hands. They look like a rat. And his feet have fur going down towards the toes. They look like rats that have stood up and gotten a little bit of human form to them, but overall they still look like rats. And that's what I love about these old models. Some more Clan Eshin assassins there. And then you have the old school... Was this the old school Deathmaster Schnicket? I think it might be. Or this might have just been a Skaven assassin. I just think they look so great. Look at those purple pants! Oh my gosh! And then this is definitely a Deathmaster Schnicket because he's got that old man nightcap with a little spike on the end. So it's almost like he's got 4 weapons. He's got that tail knife. He's got his 2 knives in his hands, and then like this guy, see on his hood, he's got a little spike ball at the end of it. I always wondered what that was until I painted this model up, and I was like, oh, it's like one of those nightcaps things you see in old British shows where the guy's wearing the sleepy gown and he's got a little nightcap, like Ebenezer Scrooge kind. But then at the end, he's got this spiked ball. It's almost like it's one more weapon for him to swing around, just like his tail. I do like this Snicket because this Deathmaster, even though he's made in metal before they ported him over into fine cast, and trying to balance him on a 20mm base was just a nightmare because of all this metal. I like the swooping, almost wave-like look of the cape there, the way he's holding both of his knives, and even the face. Look at the detail. This guy looks great. I like how he's got these bandages. So he's got his hood or his little nightcap, but he's also got these bandages wrapped around his face. The new guy doesn't have that. He's got almost more of like a cowl hanging over his entire face. I like how his tail is holding a dripping knife. And then I like how this old school Schnicket has his knives held in such a way as if he's in mid-strike, or like he's raising one dagger up, but then his other dagger looks like he just struck and it's crossing his chest. That was such a great dynamic pose. Anyways, guys, I think overall this is more of a hit than a miss, besides of the scale issues that I have. I love the posing of the model. I love how he's crouched over. He looks like an assassin. He looks like a Skaven sneaking through the dark. And I like the tactical masonry he's crouching on. And yeah, I like his hunched over look. I like how he's raising that dagger. And I bet if you paint those drops at the end in red, it'll look like he's assassin, right fresh from his kill. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching the video, everyone. If you'd like to join our Discord, we have such a great community over there. People posting up pictures of their works in progress, their finished projects, and just chatting about the hobby and life in general. It's a great place to be, so head on over there. Links in the description. If you'd like to support the studio, then check out the link to Igor's Trade House, where you can get merchandise at a 10% discount by entering the code HOBBYTON at checkout. And finally, I want to say thank you to my patrons, Daniel Sprinkle, Pix, Dicey Guy, Play It Painted, Ception, and David Moffat. Thanks for supporting my studio, guys. If you'd like to join them, you can head over to the Patreon link and support me through there. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.